Welcome back to another This Week in Warframe. This is going to be for the week of May 17th through the 24th. And this week we've got the free items to talk about with Belly of the Beast, the Tennocon digital pack, the Prime Resurgence, and if you guys like free Twitch drops, stop by my Twitch stream. Make sure you drop a follow there. Every week when DE updates where the Twitch drops are going to be, I update that and pin it to the top of my Twitch chat, and that's where you can find it. So let's get started. This week in Warframe, Bird 3, he's got himself a Azure Archon Shard. Deep Archimedia is an alchemy, disruption, and assassination. Temporal Archimedia is a defense, legacyte, harvest, and assassination. The current Coda weapons for the next 2 days are the Catabalist 41% magnetic, Hema 29% magnetic, Mire 43% toxin, Motivore 39.6% radiation, Pox 30.6% magnetic, Sporothrix 60% radiation. Grab this thing. If you do not already have this, that is already maxed out. You will not have to fuse this. And if you do, it won't get any higher. That's great. So 2 days left for that. Radiation. Coda Toxicer, 48.6% magnetic. The 1999 calendar, we are looking at first rewards being Emerald Archon Shard versus double Arcanes. Then we have 6,000 Endo versus an Arcane. Then we're going to have Primary Arcane Adapter versus a Riven. Then a 3-day Mod Drop Chance Booster versus an Orokin Catalyst Blueprint. And then we'll have a 3-day Mod Drop Chance Booster versus a Phosphor-Cache, and finally 6,000 Endo versus a Melee Arcane Adapter. Steel Path Descendia, we have a Forma Blueprint, Primary Overcharge, a Rifle Riven Mod, Arcane Persistence, 25 Steel Essence, 3 times Primary Debilitate, and lastly an Orokin Catalyst Blueprint. If we check out what's happening for the normal Descendia, then our final reward is going to be a Forma Blueprint. The current Prime Resurgence is a Rhino and Nyx Prime dual pack and the weapons that they came with, and you'll have 24 days and 17 hours left to farm those out. The Tennocon 2026 digital pack is here, and yes, for those of you that ask all the time, it is worth getting 1000%. Also, if you want to support the channel, you guys can become a second-tier Patreon and get the Borrow-Katir spreadsheet that I have. Since it aligns with this Tennocon 2026 digital pack, it will tell you everything Borrow's ever had, exactly how much. It'll do all this for you. It'll tell you already how much credits it's going to cost, how much ducats it's going to cost you. You just have to check off what you already own or what you don't own, and it'll tally everything up for you, and then you'll know, oh wow, I have like 80,000 ducats and 2 months left to farm it out. But at least you'll have a target to aim for. Now, Belly of the Beast has 14 days and 17 hours left, and it's got a lot of free rewards for you guys to go and check out. So if you aren't already, you should be getting on here, just grinding out these this game mode. It can get a little repetitive, absolutely, just like a lot of other things, but the rewards are certainly worth it. One of them being the cool Cryos crown that I have on the top of my head, this like crown of leaves. I don't know if I'm even saying it right, but whatever, it's awesome. I love that thing. I would grind that out every year if I had to. We also have 9 days and 15 hours left of the Thermia Fractures. We also have, for alerts, this is where you find your Belly of the Beast, reminder to do the weekly Ayatan treasure hunt with Maru. Steel Path incursions are capture, spy, survival, excavation, capture, and exterminate. Invasions, currently we have a Daravandal receiver versus a Sheev heat sink. We also have a Sheev blueprint versus a Daravandal stock. We check out the sortie today. It's a rescue, mobile defense, and assassination. And this week's Archon hunt is against Boreal for an Azure Archon Shard. We'll have to do a mobile defense, interception, and a showdown. If we check out what Nora's brought this week, the usual permanent weeklies plus a free 1 captured Solaris using a Granum Crown, complete 8 Railjack missions, complete 3 spy missions, gain a total of 5,000 standing across all Syndicate factions, and today's daily is visit a featured dojo. If we check out the rewards that Nora has this week, we're going to point out that she's got Range Advantage, Dreamer's Bond, Sprint Boost, Efficient Beams, Critical Mutation, Bursting Mass, Eximus Advantage. Sprint Boost would be the best one to make Platinum off of, although there are better ones just for this week. If you want to spend some extra credits, try to make some Platinum off of that, that would be your best shot. We also have Power of 3, Rumbled Brainstorm, and Recharge Barrier. We check out the Steel Pass circuit. We have Incarnate adapters for the Lex, Magistar, Boltor, Bronco, and the Ceramic Dagger. If you already have those, you can scroll over, get a Rifle, Pistol, Melee Riven, or 20,000 Kuva. If you want to see what the normal circuit is, we have options for Hydroid, Mirage, and Limbo. Checking out Akrithis, this week she has a Magus Agress, 10 Pathos Clamps, 5,000 Kuva, an Orokin Reactor Blueprint, a Forma Blueprint, a Primary Arcane Adapter, and a Exilus Warframe Adapter. Checking out Teshin and Steel Path Honors, this week he has a Veiled Riven Cipher and a Shotgun Riven Mod. And if we check out this dunce over here, he's got himself a Tenet Ferox, 26.9% Magnetic, Tenet Grigori, 25% Electricity, a Tenet Livia, 36% Radiation, Tenet Exec, 32.9% Toxin, and a Tenet Agendus, 37% Heat. How much platinum have you made since you've become a Patreon?
Over 100K.
45K.
60, 70,000.
20,000.
What's the most amount of platinum you've made in a week?
12K.
Probably about 5,000.
5,400.
Probably 8K.
What's the most amount of platinum you've made in a day?
5,400.
Day was probably 4K.
Probably about 3,000.
2K.
What's your favorite method of making platinum that you've learned from me?
Mostly just flipping ribbons and selling warframes.
Probably arbitrations.
Selling sets of Warframes.
I enjoy Zeramon the most.
Imagine how much time and money they've saved. You know where the links are. Reminder to stop by the Chrysalith on the Zeramon and visit Archimedia and Yanta for your 35,000 Kuva. Then you can travel to Iron Wake on Earth and visit Palladino for your 2 Rivens, your 35,000 Kuva, and your 150,000 credits. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and stop by my Twitch channel where you can get free drops when they are community-wide, also free rewards I do all the time anyway. And make sure you check out your Invigorations this week and see what you got. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you in the next one.